What's up, guys? This is your boy Chris Platino channel. Tell me more, the haven for early 2000s kids and a few 90s babies. Yeah, let's get into this. Sorry about the slow uploads and stuff. I'm getting back into it. Stuff happens. Maybe one day I will tell you about it, but just gonna keep it vague. Today we're having a Dcau EMH swap episode. We'll have the Justice League roster versus the Masters of Evil from EMH and obviously the Dcau. But we're going to have those two rosters against each other. We're going to have the Superman, Batman, Martian Manhunter, Flash, Wonder Woman, Green Lantern, Hawkgirl. Standard. They get the job done. They're the old, reliable, trustworthy, whatever. Versus Baron Zemo, the Enchantress, Scourge, Abomination, the Crimson Dynamo, and Wonder Man. But actually, yeah, let me explain their powers real quick. So for the Enchantress, she's like a Thor villain. She has like magical powers. She's an Asgardian, so she's a quote unquote goddess. And for Scourge, it's Guardian too. He has an axe that can, one side, if you cut it with one side, it freezes things. Cut it with the other side, it burns things. So that's his thing. You have Abomination, who is a Hulk villain. He's about as strong as regular Hulk, or a little bit stronger than regular Hulk. But the more Hulk gets angrier, the stronger he gets. That's how it goes. And then the Crimson Dynamo is like a steroid version of Iron Man, or he's War Machine times 10. I know him because of the Iron Man Armored Adventures series from way back. I'll talk about that in another video, but I know him because of that. But that's his thing. He's like good with tech and stuff. He's like super smart. And lastly, Wonder Man. He was a guy that was he wasn't really a bad guy, but his brother was like a super villain. And in order to get revenge on Tony Stark for like buying his company and stuff, whatever, I don't know why Tony did this, but it was like his life's work. And Tony bought a bunch of stocks and shares of his companies and bought him out of his companies. Now he's like, oh yeah, I'm the majority shareholder of, I forgot the name of whatever his company was. And because of that, he went to meet his brother. His brother took him to AIM. They then turned him into like a being of pure, like, I wouldn't say energy, but gas energy or whatever. And now he goes around. Well, he's not really bad, but he's kind of confused, whatever he was doing. But his powers, he can become giant, fly, shoot stuff with his gas energy powers, shoot heat visions to melt things. He has a lot of powers. His he can hurt Thor, so I'll say that he can hurt Thor. So possibly even Hulk. The extras are Grey Gargoyle and Camistro, the Living Laser. We're gonna talk about those guys when we're talking about the Hostage Earth stuff. But their first mission is to kidnap and kill the Justice League. That's the Masters of Evil. That's their first mission. I'll say they can't do this. If they it was a versus, I don't think they can do it. I think they're gonna lose. Yeah, even though the Enchantress is there, because Hawkgirl's there to counter her. Normally she would take out Superman and maybe Martian Manhunter or something, except if he puts his hand through her or something. But yeah, the Justice League aren't too great against magic people. But when it comes to Hawkgirl, where Nth Metal, she's gonna kick the Enchantress's ass. She's gonna kick Scourge's ass, that type of stuff. Then you have the Abomination, and with the Abomination, he's okay. I think Wonder Woman can kick his ass. Even Scourge too. I think Wonder Woman could kick his ass too. And this is when she hadn't gotten all of her powers. She used to lose to Calabac, and Calabac is strong, but Superman has one-shotted this guy like twice. So I'm just saying, Superman just like dropped his ass. Darkseid's be like, oh, damn, I can't believe that guy's my son. Darkseid said this. But either way, Abomination and not Crimson Knight, Abomination and Scourge. I think they're maybe about like as strong as Calabac, maybe a little bit weaker than him. So I think Wonder Woman can edge them out. Just saying, saying. And if they can't beat her, I don't think they can beat Superman or Martian Manhunter, Flash, Super Speed, Green Lantern too. Like he's very versatile. He like blast them and stuff. Constructs, all those things. But yeah, I just think Baron Zemo is a non-factor. Maybe he fights Batman or something. Maybe they have a fight or something. But Wonder Man is the most dangerous one. I'll say if Superman uses his heat vision to heat him up, maybe that's the way they win. Or if Martian Manhunter uses his powers to like mind control him or whatever. Flash, Super Speed. Same thing with not Super Speed, but Green Lantern with the whole using his lasers, his constructs to heat up Wonder Man. But besides that, if the way I think they're gonna win, if they do it similar to how they did it in the episode, is if they jump each of the Justice League members individually. And they have to go in the right order, because if they go with the wrong person and the wrong person escapes, it's over. Like if they go Superman, he escapes, not good. Batman, I mean, if Batman escapes, that is not good, but I don't think they're gonna let Batman escape. Martian Manhunter, if he escapes, which he can, phases or something, that's not good. Flash, Super Speed, not good. Green Lantern, you can fly in space and Super Speed. Well, I guess yeah, Super Speed, because he has the Green Lantern. Same thing. Wonder Woman, same thing. If she escapes. Hawk Girl, same thing. She escapes. But point is, if they escape, not good. But the people they're less likely to kidnap, I would say, is if they don't have like maybe Kryptonite, Superman. They can't kidnap them if they don't have Kryptonite. Even though Enchantress would be tough, I could see him possibly escaping. Martian Manhunter, because he phases and he can like put his hand through people and stuff, or like messing with their brains and whatever he'd be doing. Flash, he's fast. I mean, he's fast. Green Lantern too, shields and stuff. He's very resilient, so I think he could get out of there. Then you have Wonder Woman. 50-50. She escapes. Possibly she doesn't. Hawk Girl, even though I think she's a huge counter to the Enchantress, she's not escaping the other people, so she's gonna get destroyed by the rest. And yeah, that's about it. Now let's go into the Hostage Earth episode. In this episode, you have the Enchantress with Scourge getting Zemo to get another villain called the Great Gargoyle. Also, there's Camistro and the Living Laser added in this. Getting the Great Gargoyle to go jump someone called Carnilla, the Norn Queen, or I think that's what she's called. But Carnilla, the Queen of the Norn, or something like that. Should they jump her? He turns her into stone. This is Great Gargoyle. That's his power. Turns her into stone. Then Scourge and the Enchantress attack him, which is effed up. They attack him, kill him, but in the comics, or the comics of the show, not the actual comics, but the EMH comics, he doesn't die, I've heard, or he comes back. Then they come back with some stones and stuff. With the stones, they're gonna use it to merge all the portals of Midgard and make it so you can travel to any of the other 9 realms, or any of the other 8 realms. Actually, yeah, 9 realms from Midgard to any of the other realms. It was a whole thing. So that was the whole thing. The Avengers had to stop. Now the Justice League has to stop that. I'll say for this time, the Masters of Evil, they've studied the Justice League. They've had time to prepare, similar to like Grodd and stuff. And now they're gonna separate the Justice League. Plus, I'm going to give them Great Gargoyle, Camistro, and Living Laser. If they have all those guys, I think there's a good chance they win. I'm just saying, maybe like it's going to be difficult to take out the Martian Manhunter, especially if he doesn't have a fire weakness. But if he has a fire weakness, then sure. But Baron Zemo, he has kryptonite, or I'll say he just finds kryptonite because in this episode, in the Hostage Earth episode, he had like some green, diamond emerald thing that he used to shoot a laser at Thor to hit Thor, and Thor was like, "Oh, you hurt me, how?" Then he was like, "Blah blah blah," so whatever. Then they fought. But in this episode, Baron Zemo's plan is to control the armies that are gonna come out of those portals that because that's the secret. Just Loki's plan is gonna invade Earth with his Asgardian, Frost Giant, and all the other beasts, and the troll, and whatever. He's gonna invade all the other realms. But Baron Zemo is gonna mind control the Enchantress and use her to control the armies instead. So he has the power and all that fun stuff. So yeah. How do I think this goes? Honestly, I think the Justice League loses. Number one, they outnumbers. But even if you take the Great Gargoyle out and still leave Camistro in, which he's weak. And I'll say this. The Living Laser is underrated. He's strong, laser power, super speed, speed of light, or speed of lasers, I should say. But speed of light, he could cut through stuff, shoot things, explode things, fly and stuff like that. I kind of look, especially if Baron Zemo is going to be prepared and have like a kryptonite gun for Superman. They're going to lose, and he's going to be backed up by the Enchantress. So it's not like just Superman there, or not just Superman. It's not just going to be just Baron Zemo. It is just going to be Superman there. Martian Manhunter, who's he going to fight? I don't know who can take him on. This is going to be tough. I'm just going to... who's gonna take him on? I'm just gonna say this: if he's replaced, unless he has his fire weakness, then maybe we could give him Scourge or something. Green Lantern. Everyone else is a mismatch except against Wonder Man. He's pretty strong. The Crimson Dynamo, not too good. Camistro is not winning. The Living Laser, I think he can take out Hawkgirl. Possibly Wonder Woman, but she's fast too. The Flash, no, I don't think the Living Laser can take out the Flash. Who can take out the Flash? I mean, if he takes out his person, he can come out as backup. So maybe the Justice League can come out of this win. I actually was going to give it to the Masters of Evil. But my original is that Masters of Evil win. Baron Zemo gets what he wants. He controls, what's her name? The Enchantress, who controls the army against Loki's orders and stuff and whatever. But hey, the Flash is a changer. Is a game changer. He can like run up, beat up his person real quick, or super speed or whatever. So hey, there you go. Flash. I forgot he's a dark horse. He's there, but the other ones are tough on their own. So the next one we're gonna do is the Justice League versus all of the members of the Masters of Evil. So including Great Gargoyle. And this time they're not all going to be separate. They're all going to be together. Ooh, this is going to be tougher to decide. I'll say the Justice League can... Like, if Hawkgirl takes out the Enchantress, it's slightly more even. And if they can take out the Great Gargoyle, then yeah, it's getting more on their side. But who's to say they can't also take out the Justice League? Like, oof. But the difference is that this isn't like the Hostage Earth one where I'm having Baron Zemo have a kryptonite gun. So that's out. And now the Enchantress, she has to deal with Hawkgirl. Ooh, I'm leaning slightly towards the Justice League for this one. I think they can come out with the dub. It's going to be hard though, but I think they can come out with the dub. But, I wouldn't be surprised if, the Masters of Evil also whoop their ass. I'm just saying, if the Masters of Evil beat just 7, because they can overwhelm them too. If they can beat them, then yes, they got it. But yeah, that's been all for this episode of DCAU EMH episode swap. Thank you guys for watching. It's been great. Your host, Chris Platunov channel. Tell me more. The haven for early 2000s kids and a few 90s babies. Drop a like, sub, all that good stuff. But yeah, let me know your version of how you think things are gonna go on with this. Like, how do you think things will play out? enlighten me. Do you think I'm totally wrong? Totally wrong, and the Justice League will like kick the Masters of Evil's ass, and there's nothing the Masters of Evil can do, or the Masters of Evil will kick the Justice League ass, and there's nothing the Justice League can do. Let me know. Let me know. What do you think? This is the specific version, the animated versions I'm talking about. I'm not talking about the real versions, but hey, if you want to talk about that too, not the real versions, but the comic versions. If you want to talk about that too, talk about that too. But thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.